that time of year where we start talking tomatoes. Now, if you head out to your local nursery, you're going to start seeing tomato seedlings. If you live in Victoria, Tasmania, it's too early to be planting them in the ground at this stage, so don't be tempted. If you do buy some, put them aside, put them in a pot so they can grow on, and put them somewhere out of the weather, under a veranda, etc. But the soil's probably too cold to be planting in at this stage. However, I'm living in northern New South Wales and you can plant tomatoes all year round. This tomato plant is starting to get bushy. This is from an earlier video that I talked about sinking your tomatoes. Now this is going to start requiring some staking. Now there's two types of tomatoes. You've got bush tomatoes and you've got staking tomatoes. The majority of tomatoes that you purchase are staking varieties. Now, when it comes to cherry tomatoes, I like to stake them, but I just let them go bushy and grow. And this is a Tommy toe, and traditionally that's what I would do. I would just let all of this side growth just go nuts, because really I just want lots of tomatoes. I'm not interested in getting, large tomatoes. I just want heaps of them, If the case was this was a variety, that it was a beef steak variety, a sandwich tomato, I would want to pinch out my tomatoes. Now, what I mean by pinching them out is removing any growth that occurs out on this main stem before the first flowers. So if you come in here, see there's the first flower, okay? Now I'm going to want to remove all of this growth that occurs at the node on the stem. So what I refer to the node, if you have a look in here, this is between, okay, the stem. So you've got the main stem running up here, and you've got these leaves, the leaf I should say, in between there. It's going to put out a new shoot. Now you want to remove that. You can either use secateurs, but in this case I'm doing exactly what I said, pinching it out. So I'm just grabbing it and I'm removing it. There you go. And that's what is basically referred to pinching out your tomatoes. So there's today's tip.